Welcome everybody to a brand new battle report. Today we will be trying out Warpath Firefight for the very first time. I'm Tyler.
I'm Tim.
And today will be a breakthrough mission. I will be the defender.
I'm attacking with my plague, looking to wipe out or at least sneak by his enforcer goons.
Yeah. Today we are at my local game store, Griffin Games and Comics in Fort Collins, Colorado. I encourage all of you to go out to your local game stores and play publicly so people can see how great these games are. Plus, it's good to support this hobby, and alright, I'm off my soapbox. So, victory points for this mission are awarded for a variety of different things. So we both have 3 secret objectives, which we will go over in a second, but the overarching victory conditions are for the attacker, you get 1 victory point for every unit that crosses out of my deployment zone, breaking through. You get 2 for every commander you kill. I also get 2 for every commander I kill, and instead of getting guys for going through the deployment zone, if I completely wipe the unit out, I will get 1 victory point.
On top of that, there's a victory points awarded for kill total, so there's 1 victory point awarded for every full 10% of the enemy force that is destroyed, and since we're playing 2,000 points each, that's going to be every 200 points is 1 victory point, and 1 victory point for claiming each strategic asset, which we have 6 on the board right now that were chosen and distributed randomly.
Yeah, and we'll go over secret missions right now.
Let's keep this between you and me. These are the plague secret missions. So, I got a popular, one of my favorite secret missions, which is destroying enemies count for double VPs and objectives count for 0 VPs, which means I'm just going to try and wipe out as many of these enforcer clowns that I can that get in my way between that deployment zone that I'm trying to break through. And on top of that, we have a strategic asset A is worth triple points. 3 times 0 is still 0, so who gives a heck? I'm just gonna freaking try and beeline through as many clowns as I can and wipe them out and get to the side of the board. And on top of that, I got a faction-specific secret mission called Infection, and I'm really eager to try this one out. I am awarded an extra VP whenever a team or model with the Infection special rule destroys another model or team. Looks like on my particular force this game, I only have 2 models that have that infection special rule, and that's the Aberration and the Stage 1. But both of those are heavy hitters, so I'm hoping that they can really just really clean up some guys and throw some extra VPs on my pile. So that's what I'm working with. Yeah, Team Tim, Schultz the Goon. What's up?
For my secret missions, I got some really good stuff actually. The first one is every occupied piece of defensible terrain will be +1 victory point for me. I got to pick on the table, and I chose to get +1 victory point for every massive infantry creature or vehicle that I destroy, which I just wanted to do some big game hunting. And lastly, every unit that's destroyed completely in a shooting attack, this is my faction special, will be an additional victory point. So that's huge for the enforcers. Here we go, on to deployment, and let's get rolling. This lovely river board is provided by Griffin Games and Comics, but here's our layout, and here's our deployment. So now we'll go into our faction specific stuff. Starting off, I have my heavy burst laser Strider, which I recently painted and kitted up. This is the Peacekeeper Defender team. I have an Accuser Interceptor with 5 guys inside, and those 5 will be the Thermal Rifle Breach and Eradicate team. I have an Assault team right here. Next to them I have some Peacekeepers with a Captain. I have some basic Enforcers with a Burst Laser holding down this line right here, backed by a Polaris Cannon Strider. My Pathfinders are both reconned into high buildings because they are sniping. They both have dog drones. And finally, I have some jet bikes on the flank.
For the plague side, we got a couple more guys to go over. We have some heavy hitters. We have an Aberration at Stage 1A, shoot, as well as a Goon Squad in the back, 2 ways. Schultz left his zombie models at home, so we're going to be proxying them with some Veermen. So we're gonna have 20 total zombie models on the board. Right behind them is one Plague Teraton. Right next to them is a team of Stage 3As. Regular stock Plague Strider and a Plague Lancer. We have 2 Plague Swarms right there, which are just Plague Beasts. They're not really any different from the Hellhounds. Right behind them is another team of Stage 3As with machine guns and various other special gear. Another team of 2As and a 1A right behind them. A bigger team of the Beasts. That other zombie team that I warned you about, I'm proxying by a third-party modeling company, is a pretty cool model actually, is another Plague Strider, and he will be carrying a Polaris cannon. And behind our sweet industrial piece, we have another Aberration, another Plague Teraton, and one more Lancer.
My Polaris Cannon Strider has his gun hot and ready, and he wants to fire down at that Plague Lancer before it does anything really scary. Polaris Cannon gets 1 die, and I'm not sure if this is going to be a long shot or not, but it hits on a 3, I know that much. And it missed, so there we go.
Proxy Plague Strider is going to shoot its Polaris Cannon at the Strider down the lane. This guy needs a 5 to hit. Ding ding ding, we have a winner. And on top of that, he needs a 2 to damage.
Oh, bummer. Answer is a 1. My Pathfinders atop this building will be firing down at the Aberration below. The Aberration is behind that barrier, so he's in cover, which means my Pathfinders will be hitting on a 4, and the Dog Drone will be the other colored dice, also hitting on a 4. I got 4 successes, AP 2, and a defense of 6, so these will also be on 4s. Ooh, I got 3. That quality rolling has led to the end of that Aberration, actually. That's what you get for flicking models.
The Plague Lancer, absolutely sickened by the quality shooting of the Pathfinder team, is going to shoot the other Pathfinder team to try and prevent them from scoring another gruesome kill. The Lancer is going to shoot its heavy laser cannon, which is 1 dice blast actually. So if it lands, which is only 5 up, which it makes.
Nice. And since it's blasted, it ignores cover, otherwise this would be normally on a 6 up.
Okay, and so we're gonna roll the blast dice, which is a D3, which is 3,
baby.
which counts as 3 hits.
So 3 hits. Now you roll 2s. And that's two Pathfinders toast. 2 Pathfinders bite the dust. I'm going to advance these Peacekeepers up 6 inches for their first short action. Then they will fire on the Stage 2s across the way. Alright folks, there are 4 there with the double-barreled energy rifle things, so that will be 8 shots. The other guy has a flamer, but he's not in range. So this is on a 3 up. Stage 2s have a defense of 5, and I have an AP of 1, so this will be on 4. Nice. They have a resilience now of 2, so that means 2 of them are dead. So long, suckers.
Missed them already.
Leave Jumping Jack there. Old Jumping Jack is going to take 1 suppression token for being shot at, and 1 more because his buddies died.
These Plague Beasts are going to sprint a total of 14 inches.
Not sure if I like that. My Pathfinders, all 3 of them, and the Dog Drone will be firing down with those dirty dogs. 3 sniper rifles and 2 from the burst laser on the Dog Drone, all hitting on 3s. Yeah. Dog Drone wounds on 3s, and snipers will wound on 2s because of their APs. that is 4. Count it, 1, 2, 3, 4 dogs biting the dust.
That's millions of my people lost.
Due to the powerful sniping weapons, they are taking 3 suppression tokens, 1 for being shot at, 1 for guys dying, and 1 because they're suppressive fire 1 weapons.
I'm going to sprint this stage 1, ideally, on the wall where you can't get shot at. Alright.
The jet bikes will pop out of their little hiding spaces. Now they're going to shoot at the stage 2s. 2 dice a piece. One of them's a burst laser, but apparently in Firefight, the only difference is like 12 inches more of range, which I think is really dumb. I think they should have at least 1 more shot, but I mean, it's 15 points. Anyways.
What do you know?
two of them are firing. They are in cover over there, so this will be on 4 up. Like I said. Yikes. I didn't actually say that.
I'm going to do a triple move action. Try to anyway, which means I'm going to throw 2 dice. As long as one of the results isn't a 1, then we're cooking.
Hot dog.
So that's a triple move action, which means I can move my 2A 21 inches. Quote me. Which, I'm no good at measurement, but it looks like they're going to tear up these freaking jet bikes. These guys are some real shooters out here. They're some real thug boys. So they get 3 dice a piece, which is 9 dice total, and they're meleeing on a 3 up.
I would normally get 1 per jet bike, but since I've activated, I believe I only get 1. So I'm hitting on a 4, and I don't. You're hitting on a 3, but not doing too good at hitting on 3s.
Let's check these dice later. So that's 4 successes.
AP 1 against defensive 5 means 4s to win. That'll do, pig. That'll do. You killed 1.
I should have killed both of them, but sometimes the dice just don't have it in them.
The jet bike lives to fight another day, but he will take 1 suppression token. The heavy burst laser Enforcer Strider will fire straight down the line at that solo stage 2. 4 dice from a heavy burst laser means hitting on 3s. All but 1. And now it will wound on 3s as well. AP 2. Nice. Polish him off. So long, Jumping Jack. He stood there valiantly.
Bye-bye. Strider is gonna move. He's gonna take aim at the peacekeepers behind that watchtower over there. The Strider gets 4 dice on a 5 up.
It has a heavy burst laser, despite the model.
Incredible. That's 1 dice.
Uno.
And he's going to wound on a 4 because his weapon is 2 against their resilience or their toughness of 6. So he gets 1.
Nice. 1 dead guy. 2 suppression tokens, 1 for being shot at, and 1 this guy died. I'm going to advance my Accuser Interceptor up 12 inches. And it will fire at the stage 1, right there. 6 dice, hitting on a 3 up. This is
You can't even do that.
twin burst lasers, by the way. And now AP 2 and defensive 7. So we're looking at 5s here. His insane resilience of 5 means absolutely nothing happened. He didn't even notice he got shot at.
I'm going to sprint my zombies 10 inches forward.
Actually, it's a marauder and he's immune to the plague, so this makes no sense at all. Ta-da! I am going to advance my peacekeepers up 6 inches. Don't worry, I pre-measured.
What?
And I'm going to fire at the zombie horde over there. Also, because the Enforcer Captain is there, I get to get rid of one of these because they're unflinching. The burst laser is the other color, but it doesn't matter because it makes no difference in Firefight yet again. So, hitting on 3s, and wounding on 2s, or killing on 2s, I should say. So, 5 dead. Two suppression tokens, one for getting shot at and one for casualties. I personally think that the burst laser should at least have suppressive fire to make it worthwhile. Otherwise, you're just paying for 12 inches of the same exact weapon. It's really dumb. There you go.
These other zombies are going to sprint 10 inches right up next to this ladder.
My assault enforcers will advance up 6 inches. Then they'll shoot their pistols at those remaining dogs. 5 pistols means 5 shots on a 3-up. 1 missed. That means 4 go through. Now killing on a 4. Since there's only 2 dogs here, that means we polished off that unit. Congratulations, boys. Bye-bye.
This A1 is going to sprint 10 inches. It does not have the slow special rule I checked.
A number 1. Bum, bum, bum. My standard enforcer team is going to fire at those zombies proxied by Beerman over there. There are 5 regular enforcers and 1 with a burst laser. This will be 3 ups. 5 successes, and now killing on 2s. AP1. 5 successes and 5 dead. And there goes 5 and 2 suppression tokens.
The handsome plague Teraton is going to scoot forward 10 inches.
But not teleport for some reason.
He's in the lake now. And Tyler has actually activated all of his models on the board, so it means I get to, you'll be hearing a lot of my voice for the next couple minutes.
I'm sorry, folks.
Can't win them all. With that being said, I'm going to sprint my beasties 14 inches up to this cover. They're activated. The stage 3 specialist team is going to move forward 5 inches. They plan to light up those assault enforcers. They're getting 10 dice on a 5-up. That's 3 dice for each HMG. Reminder, this guy technically has an HMG, plus 1 guy with a rifle. Just 1 additional dice. The guy with the grenade launcher is not in range. So that's 10 dice on a 5-up.
That's a pretty good roll. That's a really good roll, actually.
Dang good roll. 6 successes. Let's see if we can follow up that good roll with another. They need more 5s to wound.
Hey, pretty good.
Not too bad. That's 3.
Yep. 3 of these bad boys bite the dust.
Good shooting, boys.
Due to the suppressive fire nature and casualties plus just being shot at, they take 3, which means their nerve of 3 means they are actually suppressed now.
This team of 3As is just going to sprint 10 inches under this bridge. Make good guys. Didn't even knock the bridge over. Teraton is going to enter this building, sprint alongside this wall. The aberration, that's actually at the speed of 6, is going to sprint just 12 inches right there. Tank is just going to bring up the rear.
That wraps up the first round. Fairly eventful. We have a Peacekeeper dying, a jet bike, and 2 Pathfinders on the Enforcer side, and then over here we have the Aberration getting sniped to death, some zombie deaths, a crowd of beasts that bit the dust, and some stage 2s. Round 2, here we go. My heavy burst laser wielding Strider will fire at those nasty HMG guys. Heavy Burst Laser gets 4 dice on 3 ups. Oh, come on, man. What are you doing? And 2s. Oh, come on, man.
Are you kidding me?
Are you serious? Are you serious? Ugh. The only explanation for abysmal shooting like that is that I just painted this guy, and this is his first time on the table. That has to be it.
The 3A specialists are going to move and hook up on this A1. A1's the barbecue sauce, 1A. And they are going to shoot at the Pathfinders in that building. It's going to be the same deal as last time, 10 dice. And because the Pathfinders are technically in cover, I'll be hitting on a 6-up.
Hacha.
I got 2. Wounding on a 4-up.
Ha! Looks familiar.
Too familiar.
No damage, but 2 suppression tokens because of lots of bullets. The Enforcer gun line will fire at those HMG guys. 5 normal rifle shots and 2 from the Burst Laser. 3 ups. Burst Laser doesn't like to hit anything at all, nor do the rest of them. And wounding on 3s. 2 dead. Apologies, I meant the normal stage 3s. And 2 suppression tokens.
The remnants of the Plague Beasties are actually going to sprint into combat with this jet bike. See what they can do.
I get 1 die on a 4-up. Nope.
And I get 4 dice on a 4-up.
Yeah. 50-50.
Now I need another set of 4-ups to knock this boy out.
Ooh, we got both of them. He's toast.
Nice.
Adios, muchacho.
Nice.
My Pathfinders will shoot down at those stage 2s. 5 dice and 2 for the dog. 2 for the dog drone. Hitting on 3s as per usual. The dark green dice will be on a 3 and the not so dark green die will be on a 4. Ugh. I killed 1. The Pathfinders are in terrain, so they get rid of 1 of these. And then that will be 3 suppression tokens, which makes them suppressed. I'm going to attempt a refresh order with them. That failed because I suck at rolling dice. So they do not get to activate again, and I lose 2 command dice.
2As, despite being suppressed, can just barely make it up into close combat with these guys.
Because they treat terrain like a short action, not a long action. So one would be to get over there, and one would be to get
Up there.
up. Or 1 in and then 1 up. So into combat they go. Since the Pathfinders are in defensible terrain, I will get rid of this before they fight, so they'll be fighting at full strength. I'm hitting on 4s.
I'm hitting on 3s.
I am wounding now on 5s.
I'm wounding on 3s.
I don't think I got any. Oh, I got 1, which isn't enough to do anything to them, and you
Got 4.
kill 4 of my guys. Yikes. Kills 4.
Mm-hmm.
4 are dead, and only Theta Nu, aka Thug Nasty, with the gangster sidearm, is left. Classic. The Pathfinder group that's not getting wrecked in combat will fire down at the Teraton. 3 snipers and then 2 for the burst laser, hitting on 3s. Come on, guys. What are you doing? Burst laser is wounding on 6s, and the others are on 5s. Nah. Resilience of 3 means a whole lot of nothing. A little bit of suppression though, actually. 2 tokens of suppression.
The Lancer Battle Tank. Move. He is going to shoot the Accuser helicopter thing. Risky biscuits, but I get the 6 to hit. I don't.
Bummer.
Don't worry about it.
I appreciate the cojones. I'm gonna try a little Strider on Strider combat. I'm gonna blast this guy straight down the line. 1 die on 3 up. You son of a gun.
Now the Plague Strider with the Polaris Cannon is going to shoot the freshly painted Strider on the other side of the battlefield. So hopefully that fresh coat of paint is gonna also be like his tombstone or something. We're rolling on a 5 up. What is it?
Oh, it's a 3. Wow, this looks all too familiar. I will disembark my Breach and Eradicate team. And that is a long action. However, I'm going to try a refresh order. This time, with my final 2 command dice, I hope it works. Yes, and I get both dice back, which is high quality. So, no more activation token, and they will now shoot at the Strider. Thermal rifles, they get 1 die apiece on the 3 up. Alright. Now the crazy part, AP 5 against a defense of 7 means deuces. And I didn't roll any 1s, so that's 4.
That's enough to put this boy in the dirt.
Bam.
Or at least wreck him in place.
Yep, no crazy explosion, but those thermal rifles got the job done.
Ain't no joke.
Since that was a short action, I'm going to use my other short action to move them around the side to this building. Me arm!
The Plague Lancer is going to take a shot at the Strider on the other side of the map. That big juicy laser cannon it's got.
Because it's been so effective.
You know, fortune favors the bold, so on that 5 up, well,
Yikes.
good shooting.
I'm gonna swing the old Accuser over here. And I'm gonna find those Plague HMG guys guilty. Ooh. Hitting on 3s. Can't tell the glare. Terrible. Killing on 2s. Don't embarrass me. Alright. I got 3 guys.
The accused is an innocent man.
I'm gonna use this white die to say that that is 3 suppressions.
This dapper gent. Move, not teleport. 10 inches into that barricade.
Peacekeeper defenders will fire at that Teraton. 8 of them have double barrel rifles that are in range, so hitting on 3s. Come on, you guys, you gotta work with me here, guys. You gotta.
Guys.
How do I miss the majority? The majority on a 3 up. Okay. Anyways, now it's on a 5 because I'm AP 2. And he's 7.
Turns her wheel.
Only 2, and his resilience is 3. So, good shooting, guys. Real great. I'm running out of disappointing words to say to these guys. Or to my entire army, I should say.
3A clan. Sprint them up. I'm gonna try shooting. Shooting isn't my friend. Take your suppression tokens with ya.
My peacekeepers will move back. They're 6 inches, and they will fire at the stage 3s. Hitting on 3s. Guys, seriously, 3s should not be a 50-50. I'm just saying. And wounding on 2s. Ah, it worked out in the end. All 4 of them are no longer.
Bye-bye. Zombies got their Jordans on. They're about to sprint some more.
Sick Jays.
Tiptoeing in my Jordans. Wait.
I'm issuing a move order on the Assault Enforcers. Because they ain't scared. And they actually get that one back. 5s and 7s return to the owner. They will move very far into a fight with these zombies. We'll see how it goes. We just caught a mistake that we haven't been adding 1 die on charges. It's only really happened twice, and they still ended up the way they should have. But my Assault Enforcers will get 3 attacks apiece, hitting on 3s against the zombies, who are hitting on 5s. Ooh, good roll. And I can't see the die back here. That's a 4. I am wounding on, or killing on 2s, and Tim is on 5s. Of course I rolled 2 1s. But I got 3, and you got 1. Sorry, 1 more dead, and now it's a one-on-one combat.
1A is just gonna move. The aberration. To sprint. There. Teraton is going to exit terrain and move into cover here.
The plague now has to activate, and I get 2 dice.
I get 1.
I'm on a 3.
I'm on a 5.
Alright, here we go.
Choke.
He's dead. Yeah! Way to go, Assault Enforcers. Why can't you be like this in Dead Zone? Had a nice round of combat. Striders all around, didn't do anything whatsoever. But other things were pretty good. The Breach and Eradicate team took care of the Plague Strider. The Stage 2s took care of some Pathfinders up top. Aside from, of course, Thug Nasty. But we're looking at a pretty interesting next round here. Looks like Plague are getting close to crumping some Enforcer goodness. So here we go into round 3. The Breach and Eradicate team will fire at the Stage 1 right there. 5 dice hitting on 3s. Come on, guys. Come on. Are you serious? How do you... I'm done. I can't even... Okay. And then... Well, nothing can happen here because the resilience is so high.
That's incredible.
With their remaining short action, they will move back. And I will try to refresh them. I'm only going to throw 1 die at this. And I got it, but I don't get the dice back. So they are refreshed and ready to activate soon.
Teraton is going to sprint. Right about here. Taking the activations with him.
The Strider here will backpedal and fire at the Aberration. Heavy Burst Laser, 4 dice, 3 up. The odds are not in my favor. And now on a 4 up, which nothing matters because his resilience is 3 anyways. So, he gets 1 suppression, I think, for shooting at him. But that's it. Ta-da.
Say your first, Strider. I'm gonna need to roll a command action for a move, so I need at least something that isn't a 1.
Oh, good thing you threw 2 at it. And you get the 5 back.
So that gives me the opportunity to move 3 times. My speed, which is 6, 18, and then we're gonna move them off the board.
Oh, you sneaky sneak.
Points belong to me, not to you.
Some jackwagon some point said that trying the same thing over and over and not getting any different results is insanity. But I'm gonna try again, and I'm gonna get that darn Lancer. Alright, 1 die to rule them all. 3 up. Oh, finally a hit.
We got the hit.
AP of 6 against his defense of 9 means I need a 3 up. But what I really need is a 5 or 6 because it's anti-tank and things explode. Or they don't. So, not much of anything. 1 suppression token for getting shot at, but that's pretty inconsequential.
Again, I'm gonna roll some dice for a move action for the Plague Beast. Got it.
Nailed it. Don't get any
get 'em
dice back.
back,
Yeah. And then they're gonna take off the board because they're super duper fast. Defenders will advance up, and then at half range shot, they will shoot at the Teraton. The enforcers hit on 3s, and then because the target is in cover, it would go to 4s. However, they're within half range, so now back down to 3s. So 3s to hit, and the off-color die is the flamethrower, which of course misses. The only one. The only one that misses. Now this is wounding on 6s and a resilience of 3s. So Mama's not buying any new shoes tonight.
Okay, well, since they activated, I guess it's a prime time for the Teraton to charge in. See what he can do. So the Teraton is going to get 3 dice because he charges in, and he's hitting on a 4-up.
I too will be getting 3 dice on a 4-up because I round up on my half. I got 2 hits.
2 hits as well. So I'm wounding on a 3-up because I have AP 3.
Oh, actually, I can't even damage you because I have no AP. So this is all you.
Let's see. I got 1.
Which is enough to kill the unpainted guy.
Bye-bye.
That adds 1 suppression token. Pathfinder snipers are going to take their talents and shoot the zombies. Everything on 3s.
Yikes.
Come on, man. And then 2s.
Oh, unbelievable.
That's ridiculous. Alright, well, 1 died. And 3 more suppression tokens.
Zombies are so dumb, they can't be suppressed.
They're super close to being grounded, but they're definitely suppressed.
Right, saddle up, cowboy. This strider, or not the strider, this tank boy is going to shoot its big laser cannon at the strider at the other end. We know how this normally goes. He gets 1 dice on 5-up. Hey, we got a hit, ladies and gentlemen. That's anti-tank and blast.
So 1 hit, and now blast.
2.
So 2 go through, which is still not enough on Strider.
Okay.
But a lot closer, at least. The accuser will fly on over here, and then take a shot at the stage 1A. 6 dice on a 3-up. And now on a 5-up, AP2. Nothing. Well, 1, but nothing. Just a little bit of suppression.
Got it again. This strider's gonna shoot at that strider. Haha, 1 dice, 5-up. Ching, ching, ching. Nothing.
Nope.
Oh, let's see it does.
The enforcers on their barricade are going to shift over, and they will try to take care of those zombies. 5 rifles and 2 from the first laser. 3s as per usual. Finally, a reasonable on 3s roll. Killing on 2s. Got him!
Come on.
Adios, zombies.
On boards.
Up top to the last stand of Thug Nasty. The Plague are going to activate. And they get
6 dice.
6 dice on a 3-up. And I get 1 die. Thug Nasty on a 4. Oh, like a G. I'm really just rolling for the fun of it because he can't do anything.
EP1, so I believe that's a 3-up.
AP none, so on a 5. Wow, he went out like a champ. He did as much damage as he possibly could have, but poor old T-Thugs, or Thug Nasty, they didn't knew.
Don't even miss him.
He's toast. And so is the dog drone, actually. The breach team is going to do the old Texas switch. And now they're going to man the barricade. And take their shot at that Teraton. 5 dice, 3-up. This will be close.
Pretty good. 6.
And now They need a 2-up because they have AT5 on their thermal rifles. Just enough to say adios to la territory.
Antenna chingada. I don't know if you guys speak Spanish. The Lancer is going to move. He's gonna shoot that boy, that Strider, see what he can do. Might as well keep up the trend of that old laser rifle thing with 1 dice. Alright, so we get that 1 dice on a 5-up.
Oh mama, that's 2. Peacekeepers here are going to double move.
Like cowards.
Right about there. And that'll be their activation.
Dapper Gent. Sprint. In here.
Gonna do the old double move on this guy and move him between this building here.
Sprint, sprint, sprint.
Sprint, sprint, sprint.
Get him, champ.
That wraps up round 3, moving into round 4, and things are looking a lot more sparse on the board, a lot more kills, some things ran off, and this will probably be the last round. These guys right here aren't scared of nothing. They're gonna move up, and they're going to try to fully achieve their MVP status and go for that stage 1. Since they are super close, they will be hitting on 2s. And still missing 1. Thermal is 5, so this will be also on 2s. His resilience is 5, so yikes.
It's revolting. It's insulting. It's
Ladies.
a stage 1 assault.
I was gonna say. I have opted to use the wrist blades because at least there's a slight chance something could happen here, but they're gonna get crumped because the
This bad boy has got 5 attacks because he charged on a 3-up.
dang. I'm on a 4-up. Or no, 3-up as well. This is the part where it hurts to be me, because I am doing something on 6s, and I would actually, I don't know, I don't think I can do anything, but there's 1 6 just for fun. This is on 2s.
Yeah. That's 4.
Yikes. Well, there goes that team. And then, unfortunately, the game store we're at is closing right now, so we have to pack up all this stuff. But we will count victory points from this exact moment here, and that will be our ending victory points. So we're gonna do that, and we will report back to you right now. Thank you for watching this part.